What's up guys, quick little rundown for the SMGs, run down the challenges, few attachments and the camos. What y'all know deal, let's lock into it. Alright, first up we have the Rival 9. Definitely a well-rounded SMG, could be better at times, has a high fire rate. I would say it's definitely top 3 of the SMGs in the class for Modern Warfare 3, but it has its pros, it has its cons. Attachment wise, I have the Rival 3.8 fire starter barrel. It helps with aim down, sight speed, movement speed, sprint to fire speed, sprint speed. So it definitely adds a little mobility for this gun. Sometimes I did find myself using the IGS 800 barrel. It already comes with a built-in suppressor, so you won't need to add that in if you are a person that uses suppressor. So I will go with definitely either one of these. It just depends on your play style, but both are pretty good. 40 round mag, that's standard. 50 round, I'll probably put that on in Warzone, but if I'm playing multiplayer, 40 round. Lasers, mandatory, helps with aiming and stability, aim down, sight speed, sprint to fire speed, definitely beneficial for the weapon, always. Stock, some people don't think you need stocks on SMGs, but I mean, it helps at times and sometimes to take away from the gun, but I do use the MTZ Marauder stock. If you're a person that uses stocks on your SMGs, I would definitely go with the EX close quarters assault stock, just because this gun has a little bit of a gun kick to it. Recoil stability isn't too bad for this gun, but it can get out of hand depending on what attachments you use, especially if you're running like a suppressor or something. So I would either go with the EXF close quarters assault stock or the MTZ Marauder stock. As far as the grips, I will go with the Vice Assault grip, helps with gun kick control, fire aim stability, and recoil control. This gun also has a conversion kit which turns into a 3-round burst. You can hold your shots consistently. The 3-round burst conversion kit for the Rival 9 is definitely good. And next up, I have the Striker 9. When a higher faster rate comes with more recoil, you would think, but with this gun, it's more smoother. Even with a 50-round clip on this bad baby, it still holds the consistency of a shot. I have the sonic suppressor on it, the second ZX grip to help with aim and stability, and gun kick control, recoil control. As far as the underbarrel, I use the K Ryan 03 vertical grip, sonic suppressor. I'm a suppressor type of guy. This one doesn't really take too much from the gun except for the recoil control. The gun already has outstanding aim, walking steadiness, and sprint to fire speed, so that didn't really matter to me. The bullet velocity and damage range, so I went with the suppressor. I did run a sight on this gun at first, but I don't think the Striker really needs a sight, but it all depends if you want to have one. Laser, mandatory. Got the VLK, LZR, ZM, W, laser. That is a lot of fucking letters, shit. And a 50-round mag, of course. But that's my build for the Striker 9. Next up, we got the WSP. Definitely one of my favorite guns in the game. I found myself using this gun a lot when I was playing, like just regularly. So this is my current build for it. Doesn't have the best mobility. The 50-round clip plays a big part in that, and this underbarrel. But it helps with the aim, walking steadiness, and attack spread, which I don't really throw this gun in attack spread too much, but I found that being the best grip for me to use. This one just seems too wide for the gun, so I just went with the Cronin groove shot grip. I've run an MK3 reflector on it, Duster heavy stock, WSP long barrel. Like I said, this class doesn't have the best mobility or handling, but I mean, I got some negatives right there, but overall it's the SMG, so you'll be able to move fast with it, and the handling compared to a lot of the other SMGs is good. Does have a conversion kit on it. This is a high damage conversion kit that rides the line between submachine gun and assault rifle with hard hitting 45 auto rounds. I personally never used it, but I'm not even sure what magazine it dumbs it down to. But okay, so with the conversion kit, oh wow, guard mix, but I mean it's not bad. The fire rate is horrible though, but it's not bad. It's high damage. Look like you get the job done. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try this out, man. Like this isn't bad. Okay, all right. Next we got the AMR9. This is my class setup for it. I got the lock shot KT85 muzzle, helps with vertical and horizontal, and gun kick control. I have the VLK laser, have the Cronin Mini Pro sight. I mean, some people don't run sights in this game, but the crosshairs is a little ugly, so I personally run the sights on mine. Grip, Wolfhound carbon stock, helps with gun kick control and recoil control. Then I have the zxus grip, same thing, firing, aim stability, gun kick control, and recoil control. It's a good gun. It has a decent ammo capacity, 20, 50, or 100. 100 round is probably too much. 50, not bad. And 20 rounds, I guess if you're playing hardcore, that's definitely the way to go with that. Right, next we have the Swarm. Probably a fan favorite right here. Other guns in the game, this is probably the most used gun, if not second or third. People use this gun in Resurgence, Warzone, and multiplayer zombies even too. Clip size, I run a 50 wrap. I run a 50 mag. You can go up to a 100 round mag. This probably got the best clip capacity as far as like a variety of a selection out of all the SMGs. Playing multiplayer, I would just run a 50 round just to be safe. I run the S9 long barrel, bullet velocity and range, aiming, idle sway, gun kick control, and recoil control. Probably the best barrel type on here for me to use. I run the lock shot KTA FS Fortress heavy stock. This gun is pretty good though, so I didn't know it had a conversion kit on it, but I guess it turns it. Oh, it's in the camo brace stock, so that makes sense. I wasn't aware of that. I've never used. Actually, I did use that. The regular striker. This was the first SMG I used, and I believe it's the first one to be unlocked in the game. It has better accuracy than the striker 9. The striker 9 just has a real steady aiming. It doesn't really sway much, but as far as like a dead point accuracy, I will probably go with the first striker. I have an MK3 reflector sight on that. VLK LZR laser. VPT, mini brakes. As far as base challenges for the SMGs, they are all the same. Get 50 kills, get 25 hip fire kills, get 10 kills while crouching or sliding, and get 15 kills on operator affected by your tactical. Like just so you could be equipped with 2 tacticals. This challenge is going to be very tricky. I would with the stun grenades because it fucks up people's movement a little more than the flash grenades. Flash grenades blinds you, but sometimes, you know, people still got the ability to spray and pray, and a lot of times they might kill you. So stun grenades to kind of immobilize them a little bit is definitely the better way to go. For the Gilded challenges, you have to get 10 kills without enemies damaging you. That is definitely easy as hell to do. I would just go into hardcore, get 10 kills. Usually if you get damaged in hardcore, you're probably dead, and it's the same thing for if you're shooting at somebody, so that'd be pretty easy to do. So just go into hardcore and do that. I believe it's the same with all the guns. For the Gilded camo, the Forged camo is get 15 long shots. Prioritize big maps like Afghan, Rust, or Terminal, just maps that you can kind of get long shots. And I believe with the SMGs is anything over 35 meters. I might be wrong, but you can probably do some research on that to be sure. For the Rival 9, you have to get 10 kills shortly after ADS. Again, that's a pretty easy challenge. Just run down, aim, shoot, kill. I would do this in hardcore. It'd probably be the easiest place to do it, or the fastest to do it, or it depends on what you want to do, but that's a fairly easy challenge. At Force with the WSP, get 10 kills with the magnification scope. No zooms required, just anything on the magnification scope on it. Pretty easy. AMR 9 Force challenge to get 10 kills shortly after ADS. Same thing with the Rival 9, pretty easy. Hardcore, probably the easiest place to do that. Run, aim, shoot. WSP Swarm, Forged camo, get 10 hip fire kills while your enemy is affected by your tactical. Be harder than the initial challenge, get 15 kills on your enemy that's affected by your tactical, because you're gonna have to come from the hip with this one. So yeah, I would just put akimbos and lasers and just really run with the engineer vest because it gives you 2 tacticals, make it easier for you to get those kills. This first striker, get 3 kills without dying 10 times. If you're streaking, this would be easy to do. So easier to do than 5 kills. So if you're moving and grooving, the 3 kills without dying 10 times would be fairly easy to get.